I am Patrick Siebert, and this is Brian Fiore. Together, we're Just Got Played. We're coming to you live from the Cloak Blaster. It must be Tuesday. We're playing some games, we're drinking some beers, and we just got done playing Maha Yoda. What is it?
Maha Yoda.
Yeah, we just got done playing that. It did fund on Kickstarter. It is now available on
www.mahayoda.com.
And Brian is going to tell us all about it. Brian, please tell us about it.
Sure. As Patrick mentioned, Maha Yoda is already funded on Kickstarter, and you can get it on the website. Maha Yoda is a two-player card game set with the Indian mythology for a theme, and it's a head-to-head card dueling game in which each player has a different deck that's stock full of warriors, weapons, minions, and scrolls. And there's also some expansions like that give you artifacts and even I think some like weapons of mass destruction kind of thing as well. And the objective in the game is to reduce your opponent's life total from 20 down to 0. And in order to do that, each player has to like summon their warriors, equip their weapons, and then launch their attacks against their opponent. And if the attack values exceed their defense, then you deal damage to them. But if their defense values exceed your attacks, then you take damage back. One of the interesting mechanics involved in the game is that your warriors and your weapons actually come back to your hand each turn. So each turn you can try to swap them out through discarding and get better weapons and warriors to put down, or you can come back with the same ones the next turn. So Patrick, what would you say is your favorite thing about Maha Yoda?
I like the game, and there's a bunch of other stuff that I really enjoyed, but I was blown away at the quality. It's all linen finish, really nice cards. The box is really nice, hard quality. I mean, just like embossed gold on a black box is just really phenomenal. The quality jumps out at me. So that's the thing. That's my number one thing that I was just blown away by was the quality of the stuff. And I mean, even the foam inside the box is neat. And if there's one thing that you really liked,
I would have to go with the artwork. So both the graphic design and the illustrations on the cards are just awesome. The graphic design of the box, in addition to the quality of it, just the black on the gold, it's very eye-catching. At the last game night, people came over and are like, "Ooh, what's that?" and just saw it on the shelf and are like, "Let's play that." So it gets to your table just off of seeing the box alone. So it'd be great addition to your library for game night. Patrick, what would you say is the thing that you like least about Maha Yoda?
It's got some very familiar head-to-head play that I think a lot of other card games are already doing. Again, it's not something that's terrible. I will play this game if somebody brings it out and says, "Hey, I'd like to play it." I do enjoy playing it, but there's some head-to-head aspects that I think some other card games do and do better. This does have a warrior with stackable weapons that I love. Like in Pirate Attack, when we played Pirate Attack, it has that aspect where you're constantly building up your stuff, and I love that. But there is some other components of the game, mechanics of the game, that seem familiar. Mm-hmm. And if there's one thing that you had to pick?
The one thing that I'd probably say I like least about Maha Yoda might be its replayability. While it's fine with the initial decks that come with it, it's, after a couple of games, you start to see the same warriors. You kind of want a little bit more. And I did actually talk to the game designer, and he did tell me that he was going to go the living card game route where...
Well, you can't go the living card game route,
Well, that's right, because the living card game is a trademarked term. So we'll have to scrap that and say the designer said that he's going to go with an expandable line of cards. So to supplement, so you'll have new warriors, new weapons, new scrolls, to... bolster your deck or allow you to customize it and come out. So hopefully that should increase the replayability value. Again, Maha Yoda is available, already was successfully funded on Kickstarter, and you can get your copy at www.mahayoda.com.
I'm Patrick, and this is Brian. Together we just got played. Thank you very, very much for watching. Maha Yoda? Like Yoda's mama, but backwards.
Yeah, well, I guess you could say it that way. So.
How would you say it? How would Yoda say it?
How would Yoda say it? I guess he would say.
Brian.
Maha Yoda.
No, I didn't notice that.
Maha Yoda. Yoda Maha it is.
I don't know. I'm not the best impressionist.
You sound phenomenal.
You like it?
I think you're phenomenal. Brian. Psst, Brian. I think you're phenomenal.
What kind of production is this?
I'll save that one for later.